Hello.
Hi, Gail.
How are you?
I am excellent.
Whoa!
I know, it's a beautiful, sunny, wintry morning.
It's very crisp out, but it has been sunny here now for about a week, and it's going to go next week.
I know, which we love.
And it's the rainy time of the year.
Yeah, I know. So I'm down with
well,
it.
of course, what's not the rainy time of the year?
So what are we going to do this morning?
This morning we are going to do a comparison of 3 double boilers.
Okay.
The GS3 by La Marzocco, the double boiler by Breville,
Okay.
and the R58 by Rocket. We're going to compare them all. So
Cool.
let's talk about the GS3.
Okay.
This has stainless steel boilers, 3.5 on the steam side and 1.5 liter on the brew side.
Okay.
It has a built-in PID, which you can program for the machine to come on in the morning, and then you can program the temperature that you want your brewing to happen at.
Okay.
There is another model that has, instead of having a paddle up here, it has programmable buttons, and on that one you can program pre-infusion, wait time, brew time.
Okay.
This one, if this was plumbed in, then this machine can be plumbed in or tank. The water tank is down here. It's right there. Comes out like that. If you were to plumb it in, then you could actually do pre-infusion with this machine by taking the paddle over like this, and you get a little bit of pressure from the plumb in.
Okay.
But with the water tank,
There's it's just as soon as the pump hits on, then
yep,
okay.
exactly.
All right.
58 millimeter stainless steel portafilter. It has a nice little feature here too, that as you're tamping, if you put it on a countertop, it keeps it flat right here. And you can tamp. If not, the other feature that this has is as you're tamping with it, it has breakaway. I broke it! Panic.
Yeah.
Panic. It's a little bit of a bear to get back on, but it does
You
go
can do it.
back on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a little notch there that you have to line up.
Okay.
Steam over here, and the steam on this particular machine, no matter...
Woo!
Gotcha. No matter where you put that lever, it's going to come on and stay on.
Okay.
Okay.
And what are my gauges over here?
One is for the brew boiler, and the other one is for the pressure at the brew head.
Okay.
Hot water out of here. One of the nice things about this machine is the water that enters into the brew boiler is preheated from the steam boiler.
Okay.
So your recovery time as you're brewing is much faster because the water is not cold from the tap or from your water reservoir.
Nice.
It's preheated.
And then with I can control my water
yes, you can.
temperature too,
right
can't
down
I?
here there's a roller.
Okay.
And what that does is it changes the volume of cold water that's mixing with the hot water.
Okay, so it's not just straight from a steam boiler temperature. You can make it a little cooler.
You can make it a little cooler if you want. And that's nice for different teas.
Yeah, and also Americanos. You don't really want your water boiling.
No. You know? Here you got all this temperature control to make it perfect, and then you add this boiling water to it.
Well, unless if you were going to add a bunch of half and half, like someone in this room, maybe you'd want to start it out a little toastier.
Oh, you're liking the half and half lately, huh, Kat? So this runs on 15 amps.
Okay.
Does not have to have 220 or anything like that, or a 20 amp service. It's Mambo.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
It is.
For Kat and I mean, we struggle if we pick it up by ourselves.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a 2-person thing, you know. Or you come along and attach it to it, or a tow truck, whatever.
Okay.
So, paddle version, go like this, and then the pump kicks in. It's a rotary pump. You can hear it's nice and quiet. So that's basically the features of the GS3 by La Marzocco. Okay, here's the R58 by Rocket.
Okay.
We're going to talk about its features. It's got a copper boiler, and it's 0.58 on the brew side, 1.7 liter on the steam side.
Okay.
Thank you for filling in the void.
No problem.
Water tank right back here. This machine can be plumbed or
Internal.
direct plumb or the water tank.
Okay.
58 millimeter portafilter, chrome plated brass with the Rocket logo on it. That's something new. Brew side and the steam side, or the steam side and the hot water. You get hot water over here, steam over here. This machine has a PID built into it. And what you can do on this PID is you can change the temperature of the brew boiler. I'm going to get into it here. Takes a second. You can change your language. Your source for water, whether it be the reservoir or the direct plumb from your home. Service boiler, in Europe they call the service boiler, that's the steam boiler. You can have it on or off.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to have it on if you don't use it. Temperature in centigrade or Fahrenheit. Brew boiler 221. Service boiler 240. That's what it's at. And then that's the end. When you get back to brew boiler temperature, now you're out of the program mode.
Okay.
And then this detaches. That's one thing Andrew really likes about this machine. He did not build the PID in because he likes a really clean look. So set it, forget it, unplug it, put it away in the cupboard or whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Your drip tray right there. You can put a drain to it too. You can on well, not all the machines, but quite a few of the machines that are plumbed in, you can actually put a direct drain to it.
Okay.
Extra big knobs. I noticed that about this, and I like the way this, comes out like this and good access. It's got your meters down here, your manometers. One is for the brew boiler, which is not quite up to temperature, as you can see. It'll be up just about 1. And then this is the at your brew head.
At the brew head? Okay.
Yep. So
E61, did we talk about
yeah,
that?
E61 brew head, and what that means is it has hot water siphoning through it all the time, keeping it at a very consistent temperature.
Okay.
And anything else we need to talk about on this bad boy?
I think that's it for the R58.
It's a 15 amp.
Okay.
Runs on your regular household kitchen service.
So you don't have
special.
to install any special powers.
No
superheroes required.
no 220 or no 20 amp outlet.
Okay.
Let's talk about the stats on the Breville double boiler. This has stainless steel boilers, 0.95 on the steam side and 0.3 on the brew side.
Okay.
Okay. A conventional steam arm, controlled right here. 58 millimeter. Stop. Somebody put that in there with a vengeance. 58 millimeter, and I believe this is stainless portafilter. Yeah. Pretty nice. And these come with, by the way, double wall and single wall baskets, which what that means is they have pressurized baskets for those people that don't want to get all fussy and in your case about ground coffee.
Okay.
Versus the non-pressurized, then you get fussy. So you get 4 baskets, 2 double and 2 single.
All right.
Pressurized and non-pressurized. This is a gauge in the front that tells you as you're brewing, it will jump up, and if your grind is right, it's going to be in that darker zone, which is between 8 and 9.5 on this gauge. I like it around 9.5. It's got a PID built into it, and what this PID controls is temperature of the brew boiler. It also, you can change the or the pre-infusion time, wait time, and brew time.
Okay.
So these are volumetric programmable buttons, and when you do it, pre-infusion, wait time. See, there it's coming out. Wait time, and then.
And it's only coming out because there's no coffee in there. If there had been coffee, you wouldn't see anything really at that point.
Saturate the coffee.
Yeah.
That's why I ran it without the coffee. And then you can also do a manual pour on this.
Okay.
Instead of using this, see, it's recovering now because we just brewed. Let's take that off.
Do a start and stop.
Start and stop. Yep. And then also you can have this come on in the morning. It's got a clock built into it. And go off too. But I'm trying to think if there was anything else you get out of the PID. I don't think there's anything else you get out of it.
No.
It's got a 5th tamper built right into it. And that's one of the things that Breville does. It's kind of nice. Magnetic. It's got the boiler, or not the boiler, but the water tank is in the back, and I'll show you about that. This machine, you pull this out, and here's your drip tray. And like all the machines, when it gets full, this little thing pops up. Empty me, please. Yep.
Okay.
Got a little tray to store your stuff. And the other thing that this has is this machine, when it's sitting here, you fill the water tank right here in the front.
Okay.
But if you want to get at the water tank, which is in the back, this machine is solid to the countertop until you take this little lever here and it puts a ball bearing down. And woohoo! All of a sudden you can turn this thing with ease, and then the water tank comes out the back. The cord's in the way, but there it is.
So you can take it out to clean it and put the water filter in, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. Stainless steel casing. One of the smaller double boilers, I would say, on the market as far as just physical size on the countertop, but plenty big.
Yeah. And then this is my hot water on and off over here.
Hot water on and off, and it comes out right here.
Okay.
Steam on and off. And I think that's pretty much its story. Am
Okay.
I missing anything, Kat?
Not that I know
I
of.
didn't think of either.
All right.
Go down in there. Oh, I know why it won't go down in
You
there.
haven't turned your
You
lever.
have to turn the lever.
Cool.
Otherwise you get nothing. See?
Okay.
You can't do that. You can't do that, Kat.
Anything else, Gail?
This will get nice and hot up here. It's getting warm already.
Mm-hmm.
Nice for your cup warmers.
Okay.
Cup warmer. Single wall steam arm. That's why it's got this rubber ding dong on it, because it will get hot.
Okay.
So you want to wipe that off right away. Yeah,
That's it?
that's about it on this one. Don't you worry about those big bubbles just because I was doing multitasking.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Would you be laughing?
You've got a stretch goal today, Gail, of multitasking.
I do.
On each of these, since you can brew and steam at the same time, I'm going to make you do
Look
it
at
the
that.
same
I
time.
shut that off at 20 seconds and I wasn't even looking.
You are so
See?
fabulous.
There's things, and that's one thing I didn't mention when we were talking about the features on this machine. It does have a timer,
Shot timer there.
shut timer, so you know.
Okay.
Look at that. Wow. Nice.
Very nice.
Huh? That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just talking about how does it taste, Grammy.
Yeah,
But you know what? I think you are going to pour some art.
I don't think so, really, honestly.
You know, part of art is just self-confidence. See, look at that. There, that's a Rosetta
Yep.
of a style.
Of a sort. Well, it's it's modern.
Abstract. Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That the foam on this, I mean the steam on this machine is like fantabulous. Woohoo! Watch me spill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Want to taste it?
No, I'm good.
It's good,
Got enough coffee?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
and it tastes really good. Yeah.
All
That's
right.
nice.
Yummy.
Multitasking. Well, I don't think multitasking was the best thing to do on this machine because my steaming is coming out loud.
I just gave you the opportunity to practice it, Gail. That's what this was.
Yep.
You'll only get better at it if you practice.
I got big bubbles. Bigger bubbles.
You can tell it definitely takes a little bit more time to steam on this guy with that smaller boiler.
A little bit. Plenty hot.
Yeah.
Plenty hot. Okay. Let me knock that out a little.
Texture your milk, work it in.
Steam that out. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Da-da-da-da. The pressure's on, folks.
Star nebulas.
Yeah, no.
No?
Probably not.
But it's your specialty, Gail.
Look at the bubbles coming out.
Oh, look! You got something.
Look at that.
That's closer to a rosetta. It's a very
I
nice
am
little
getting
fern.
more consistency.
You want to give it a little taste-a-roo?
Sure. Yeah, sorry for the big bubbles. That's because I was multitasking.
You're forgiven.
Ah, yummy.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good.
Cool.
The foam isn't quite as silky smooth as I would like, but that's my own fault. Okay.
Yeah, this is the smallest boiler of the lot, right, Gail?
Yeah, the slowest steamer, but it really, in some ways, it gives you an advantage because it gives you time to work the milk if you're not real experienced, you know? Sometimes those machines that go really fast are kind of intimidating for people. Get a little brew going on. lady. I'm not going for high temperature. I'm going for a latte art.
Okay.
Look at that.
I believe in you, Gail.
No knocking that out at all. It's good.
Looks gorgeous.
A little squirt. All right.
Okay.
Ready?
I am very ready.
Let me mix that a little bit. That looks nice. Oh, come on, Gail. Come on. Look, look. No. What the heck is that?
It looks like a tree. A Christmas tree, Gail. It's very festive for the holiday season.
Thank you. If you say so.
You want to take a sip?
Yeah,
Let me know how it tastes.
That's really what counts, right?
The proof is in the cappuccino. Yeah?
Yummy. Ooh,
Yummy?
Man, that's silky smooth. Good. Okay.
All right. So how do they all line up, Gail?
Well, they all had excellent drinks.
Okay.
I was pleased. Every one of them, the drinks were very good.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that screwed up on the R58 was me making bigger bubbles, but that
Okay.
was my own fault. Let's see. The features on this machine that would make me want to probably buy this machine.
On the GS3?
The GS3, yeah.
Okay.
The size of the boiler is a little bit bigger. The steam power is more forceful. It's
Mm-hmm.
really fast if you can handle that. The stainless steel portafilter is made so that it doesn't stain on the inside, like the chrome-plated brass ones get stained underneath the basket, and that can flavor your
Yeah.
coffee slightly.
Okay. Why would I buy an R58?
An R58, the looks,
Mm-hmm.
the size, the functionality, the PID built in for the amount of money you're going to spend on it.
And then why would I buy the dual boiler?
The dual boiler, again, what you get for your money spent.
Okay.
A little bit smaller on the countertop, a little bit shorter, nice looking. They're all nice looking.
Yeah.
I would say you just get more features for your money on the Breville, if that's important to you.
But as far as the end cup produced, they were very similar?
Very
Did you
similar,
see
very similar.
differences in the shot or anything like that?
No real differences in the shot or the cup at the end when you're
Okay.
talking about a latte. The steaming on the GS3 is the fastest.
Yeah.
The R58 is number 2, and the double boiler by Breville is number 3 as far as steaming power.
Cool.
They're all great machines. I wouldn't shy away from any one of them. The one nice thing about the GS3 is you can adjust the temperature of the hot water.
Yeah, for your tea and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's one thing that's kind of good.
Cool. All right.
All
So
right.
that's the dual boiler compare.
Yeah, is our dual boiler compare just for you folks out there that requested it.
Thanks, Gail.
You're welcome.